Assalamualaikum, hello. We continue chapter 5 motivation with the second video. Okay, so we already covered up until Maslow hierarchy of needs, so now we're going to continue with Herzberg two-factor model. According to Herzberg, the factors leading to job satisfaction are separate, okay, and distinct from those that lead to job dissatisfaction. So we have motivator factors and also hygiene factors. Motivator factors related to job content or what people actually do in their work. So these factors will help the employees to have the motivation to feel satisfied, okay, with their work. For the hygiene factors associated with the job context in which the job is performed, okay, so these hygiene factors will help the employee to feel no dissatisfaction. Okay, so let's see the example for motivated factors of achievement, recognition, the work itself, responsibility, and advancement. When all the motivated factors exist in the organization, so it will help the employee to feel satisfaction. Okay. However, if the motivator is not there in the organization, so the employee will feel no satisfaction. Okay. Hygiene factors, for example, we have company policy, administration, supervision, salary, working conditions, interpersonal relationship. If the hygiene factors exist in the organization, so the employee will feel no dissatisfaction. Okay. However, if all of these does not exist in the organization, so the employee will feel dissatisfaction. For example, let's say that the supervision is not good. Okay, it's not helpful. It's not supervise the employee. So of course, this will make them dissatisfaction. If the working condition is not good, if you don't have a good relationship with your colleagues, so of course you will feel dissatisfaction. However, if the company policy is good, the administration is good, the supervisor is friendly, is very helpful, the salary is good, so it will help you to feel no dissatisfaction. However, how to make sure that this employee will have the satisfaction? Therefore, the organization needs to have these motivator factors. Meaning that, let's say the employee is good in or excellent, okay, in work. So of course, you have to give recognition to the employee. So this thing will make the employee feel satisfaction. Okay. Next, we want to see the process-based model. Okay, the first one you want to see is the expectancy model. Okay. Expectancy model. We have, okay, expectancy model is the motivation to expend effort to do something. Okay, it's determined by three basic individual perception. Okay, expectancy model meaning that we do it. Okay, we are motivated because of our perception. We come up with our perception. Okay, so it says that effort will lead to performance. Okay, rewards are attached to performance. Outcomes or rewards are valuable to the individual, meaning that our effort, when you put your effort in doing something, so of course it will affect your performance. If you put extra effort, your performance will be better. Let's say that you study, okay, so you spend about 3 hours per day to study. So of course, this continuous effort that you put, okay, will affect your performance. You will be able to perform, okay, better for the subject. Okay, let's say you want to take the test, okay, so that you put the effort to study, so of course it will affect your performance. You have extra effort, so your performance will be more better. Okay, rewards are attached to performance, so when you are able to perform very good, so you will get the reward. Okay, so let's say that you pass the subject, you got you score high marks for your test. Okay, so you promise yourself if you score full mark, you will buy something for yourself, something that you really want, a new phone, maybe a new laptop or maybe iPad and so on. Okay, so when you are able to perform, you will get the reward. So you perform and then you will get the reward. But the outcomes or the rewards are valuable to the individual, meaning that the rewards that attach to the performance must be something that you want. Since you are the one who set the reward, so of course you will set something that you want. So when you want something, you want that reward, you will put extra effort so that you will get the rewards. Okay, but for the organization, if they want to give the reward, okay, for a good performance, okay, so they have to make sure that the rewards that they promise to the employees is something that the employee want. Okay, so they must know what the employee want. Basically, people would love to have the bonuses, increment, and so on. Okay, so what are the components of the expectancy model? Okay, the first one is the expectancy. Okay, the belief that a particular level of effort will be followed by a particular level of performance. So your expectancy, you expect that, okay, if we put our effort this much, so our performance will be this much. So if we study for 2 hours, maybe we will not be able to get full mark in test. How about we increase a little bit? Okay, maybe study for 3 hours, so the performance will be a bit higher. Okay. The second one is instrumentality. Okay, the probability assigned by the individual that a specific level of achieved task performance will lead to various work outcomes. So you believe that, okay, if we score in the test, okay, you get 100% marks for the test, so it will bring you to the outcomes that you desire. You will get 100%, maybe you will get the iPad that you want to buy so much. Okay, instrument. Okay, valence. The third one is valence. Okay, valence or the value, okay, or importance that the individual attach to various work outcomes, the rewards, meaning that value or valence or rewards must be something that you want, something that you really need. Okay, because if the reward is something that is not attractive enough for us to put our effort, okay, to perform, so we don't want to do it. Okay, must be something that we really want, so that when you really want the reward, okay, of course you will put your effort. So here we can see the diagram. Okay, so here we have the effort of expectancy. Okay, the employees believe that the effort will result in acceptable performance. Okay, so you will put your effort, so this effort will bring to the performance. Okay, the employee believes that the acceptable performance will produce the desired reward. Okay, this is the instrumentality. So the reward must be something that the employee value, the reward, the valence. Okay, is the reward, so something that the employee want. Okay. Okay, next is the reinforcement theory. Okay. Let's see for the reinforcement theory. Okay, we have here reinforcement theory is actually the based on the idea that people learn to repeat behaviors that are positively rewarded, reinforced, and avoid behaviors that are punished or not reinforced. Okay, so meaning that we're going to repeat the behavior if after we done it, we will get the positive reward. Okay, and we will try to avoid the behavior if after we do it and then we are punished for that behavior. Okay, so of course we don't want to get punished one more time, so we try to avoid it. Okay, the application of reinforcement theory is frequently called behavior modification. Okay, because it involves changing one's own behavior or the behavior of someone else. Okay, because we will change our behavior accordingly. If we get rewarded because of that behavior, of course we're going to repeat the behavior because we get reward. But if we get punishment because of our behavior, okay, so we don't want to be punished one more time, so we try to avoid behavior. Okay. Okay, let's see. The first one under the reinforcement theory, we have four. Okay, for reinforcement. The first one is positive reinforcement. Okay, positive reinforcement means that the administration of positive and rewarding consequences following a desired behavior. Meaning that after you've done a certain behavior and then people reward you, so you like the reward and you know that okay, so meaning that people like of my actions, so I love the rewards, so I will do it again. I will repeat the behavior. Okay. For example, like this son, so maybe he did something and then his father is very proud of him and reward him with a kiss. The second one is the negative reinforcement, okay, also called avoidance learning, okay, strengthens desired behavior by allowing escape from an undesirable consequences. Okay, negative reinforcement is that, or we call as avoidance learning. We try to avoid from that consequences so that we do it the action. Katakanlah, for example, you help your mom at the kitchen, help to cook, help to wash the dishes and so on, because you want to avoid your mother from nagging at you. So you want to avoid the consequences, the nagging, okay? So before you get the nagging, so you do this first. So when you did this action, you help your mom, so your mom won't nag at you. Okay, so because you want to avoid that, so you do this. Okay. The third one is extinction, or the withdrawal of the positive reward or reinforcing consequences for an undesirable behavior. The withdrawal of the positive reward. If you keep on doing that, we're gonna ignore you. Okay, we won't do anything, we won't give you reward, we won't give you anything. So meaning that if you keep on doing that, you know that people don't like that behavior, but you keep on doing that, so people won't reward you, but they won't also give the negative reinforcement, just leave it there. So people are ignoring you. For example, like you love to do jokes, okay, maybe sometimes your joke is not funny enough, okay, and then people don't like your jokes, okay, but you keep on doing even though you know people don't like it, but you keep on doing, so people will just ignore you. Okay, so that's what we call as extinction. And the last one is punishment. Punishment is basically is the last thing that we do, okay? Is the administration of negative consequences following undesirable behavior. We don't want you to repeat the behavior, okay? So if you keep on doing that behavior, we're going to punish you, okay? So if after extinction you still do the things, the task, the behavior, so when you do it again, we have to punish you because we want you to stop doing that. Okay, so basically the punishment will be the last resort of the action taken. Okay, so that's it for chapter 5. Okay, gonna see you in other chapters. Thank you so much.